The thing is that you basically just told us you don't give a shit. And you heard all that that man spoke for at least 5 straight minutes. And you
Yes.
listened to all that, and all you took away from it was passport
Yes.
bros. So you didn't hear
I was
none of the
tired of
issues.
that. I was tired of hearing
He
about like
he only heard,
feminist means
wait,
we
wait,
need
wait, wait, wait,
everything to
wait,
be
wait, wait.
equal.
Slow down, slow down. All the stuff he mentioned that men go through,
Mm-hmm.
all the issues that men go through, and all
Mm-hmm.
you heard was passport bros.
No, what I heard was him talking about it to women. What does he want us to do about it?
He didn't.
If he's saying men are going
Hold on,
through
wait,
it,
wait,
then
wait, wait,
get your
wait, wait,
brothers together and
wait,
make
wait,
a
wait, wait.
managed movement. I don't.
So if that's the case, then why do y'all come to us about y'all issues? If we can't come to the women that we supposed to rock with and talk to them about the things that affect us in real time, in real life. The 80, you talk about the 80%, the
Mm-hmm.
stuff that he was talking about that men go through is the 80%. That's what men go through every single day. And if we can't come to you as who's supposed to be our counterpart, who's supposed to be the person that walks this road with us and talk to you about the things that we go through in life, then what fucking use are y'all?
So oblivious to the realities and perspectives of what young boys and men are going through. You don't get it that for many men, they don't see feminism. Doesn't matter if they don't have the great working definition of it. Their experience of all these people who claim that identity, you don't actually care about equality. That's a woman advocacy movement, or at least was up until recent debates about who can or can't be a woman. But prior to this debate, it's always been, for many people, and particularly many men, it's more so a women advocacy program, which is totally fine. But you cannot say that you care about men and that you're advocating for equality. And I'm going to list these things off, and I wrote them down to make sure I don't forget it. You don't care about mandatory paternity tests. You don't care about paternity fraud. You don't care about male suicide rates. You don't care about equalizing hard, laborious jobs outside. You don't want to equalize that. You don't care about what happens to people that are falsely accused, which is almost always exclusively men. You don't actually care about the declining school performance, the rise in ADHD diagnosis, and the psychiatric medication that comes from it. You don't care about the lack of homeless shelters for men. You don't care about the weaponization of the family court and the equal custodial rights, reproductive say for men, reduction in child support and alimony, pathologizing of just men and masculinity in general, negative attitudes towards even men that want a nuclear family. You don't think or care about any of these things. And I'm not even saying it's just the feminists that don't care about it.
Nobody
I'm
cares.
saying most people who don't do what I do don't care about this at all. And you're creating, and we talked about this 80-20 rule. What's happening to the 80%? You don't care.
Not good.
And the beauty is if I just get the man I want, if I just get the partner I want, if I just, I don't care. I don't care about what's happening with men. Let's bring the attention back to women. That's what the detective did in that show.
Right.
And that is what society in Western cultures is unfortunately like. Most people only care about males or boys or men if they are their brother, their son, or their father, or their uncle, or their close friend. This society, in the quest to be fair to women, to improve their rights, allowed the worst representatives to take it to its furthest extreme.
Right.
When we talk so much about misogyny, most women can't tell you what the term is for a strong distaste and hatred for men. What's the term? What's
Misandry.
the misandry? Being a misandrist. Most men's experiences that we keep labeling as incels, we keep labeling as misogynists. Their experiences in coworker situations, in the schools, dating, on dating apps, is that a lot of women are either misandrous or they're so reductionistic of men that if you don't have the money, you have no say, and you need to shut up. And even if you do have the money, it's happy wife, happy life once I'm in your life.
Yeah.
I done told my wife, we joke around about it all the time. When we're amongst other couples and friends, she sarcastically say all the time, the one thing I appreciate about Jeff more than anything is he's the same exact person in home as he is in public.
Right.
He doesn't change.
Mhm.
So if I'm going to say no, I'm going to say no. If I'm going to disagree, I'm going to disagree. And men not going through the natural maturation process as teenagers, as early adults, because they literally don't have the opportunity to with women. We can't be shocked anymore that there's an environment that's festering of boys and young men who unfortunately have a strong distaste. And I would argue, not even for women in general, women in the Western cultures and countries.
Yeah.
This is why they're running to the other countries and cultures where men are at least still seen as valuable, relevant, important.
No, I
So,
think
yeah,
that will bring a point.
yeah.
Miss Lasia, I'm gonna start with you. I seen you breathe in and I caught you on the exhale. What are your thoughts about what you heard thus far?
Caught me on the exhale is crazy. Am I going to give this my am I choosing nice, or did I wake up today and I just chose flat out honesty? Because that's two different responses. Because me being flat out honest wants to just kind of be like, who cares? Like I'm sorry. I don't have it in me to like give a damn. Like when he summed it up with oh, that's why the men are going to the other countries. And it's not like I can't speak for other women. I'm speaking for myself. Like if I was a single woman and I walked out into the world, it is not a shortage of men because I am a married woman and it's not a shortage of them. Like it's not hard to find a man who is like sitting around having these conversations where they're just like, oh my God, you're so right. Let me change everything about myself or how I believe because men are going to other countries. Men don't want me. Oh my God. Like like the men that are sitting there saying, we don't want you. Okay, cool. Let's focus on the other 80% that do. I don't understand why like everybody wants to sit around and tell a woman that she needs to act a certain way because men won't want her. Maybe that man won't want you, but I don't know. Like I'm not seeing how like it's just got to be this deep dived into thing. Like, and I also feel like that's not what feminism was ever about. It was never about, do we care if we're striving to get exactly what men have? It was never about that. The feminism movement was only about getting equal like rights, equal pay, equal representation. When it comes to like work, no, you're damn right. I don't want your sledgehammer outside sweating in the heat job. You don't want it. Why should I want it? I don't think anybody wants that. I don't think that that's a feminist thing. Like, we've got to stop like doing these extreme sides to things. Like, men hear feminists and they think, well, if you want equal, everything needs to be equal. No, she can say which part she wants equal. And like, if you also want to be real about it, that privilege that women feel like they have wasn't part of the feminist movement. That was built from the patriarchy. Men gave us those privileges to pick and choose and to be coddled and to ask for it our way and happy wife, happy life. All of that stemmed from men. So if men are so tired of things, like why are they talking to us about it? They built it. They have the opportunity to change it. Don't talk to us about it. Change it. Do something about it. Leader. That's just how I feel. I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm sorry.
You just proved
Oh
this
my
entire
God.
point in like 3 minutes flat.
That's
Right.
really how I
That was-
feel, though, y'all.
And
It
you know what's fun?
is.
And you know what's interesting? This kind of goes back to last week. And what you just said this week is far worse than what you said last week.
Which is what? What did I say last week?
Last week you at least said that you would sign a paper. This week you flat out just told me
Oh,
you
I
don't give a
would, but
shit.
I'm not like I said last week, I'm not marching in the streets. I'm not putting in this massive
but
effort for it.
The thing is that you basically just told us you don't give a shit. And you heard all that man spoke for at least 5 straight minutes.
Yes.
And you listen to all that, and all you took away from it was passport bros. So you didn't hear
I
none
was
of the
tired
issues.
of that. I was tired of hearing about like
He only
feminist means we need everything to be equal.
Slow down. All the stuff he mentioned that men go through, all the issues that men go through, and all you heard was passport bros.
No, what I heard was him talking about it to women. What does he want us to do about it? If he's saying men are going through it, then get your brothers together and make a manist movement. I don't.
So if that's the case, then why do y'all come to us about y'all issues? If we can't come to the women that we supposed to rock with and talk to them about the things that affect us in real time, in real life, you talk about the 80%, the stuff that he was talking about that men go through is the 80%. That's what men go through every single day. And if we can't come to you as who's supposed to be our counterpart, who's supposed to be the person that walks this road with us and talk to you about the things that we go through in life, then what fucking use are y'all?
What is it that a bunch of like, because see, I guess this is where I'm at with it, right? And I could be coming from a place of like clips like that is what I've been hearing literally for 21 days in a row, where like for the last like 4 days, I just refuse to get on social media at all because I'm tired of it bombarding me. It's not that this man seemed like he went to women that he felt he could express this to because they would give a damn. It's that I like in that clip, I saw exactly what I felt like I've been dealing with personally for days on end. Random men on the internet making it seem like what I'm doing in my life is their personal issue and I need to take some accountability from what they're going through. Like, sir, I don't know you. It would be different if the men on this panel said, sis, this is what I'm going through. Will you hear me out? Yeah, y'all have been nothing but kind to me. I care about y'all. Like, that's cool. But like the idea of random men thinking that random women need to take accountability for things like paternity fraud. What do you want me to do about that? I just said I would sign it, but would I march in the street? No. I'm fed up.
Don't y'all expect us to take accountability for the shit that men do to y'all every day? You sat here and just said how every single day you hear about men's issues that they come to you for, and I'm assuming that you hear this shit on TikTok. Considering the fact that TikTok is a feminist, is a feminist slanted platform, do you know how often I hear y'all talk about y'all issues into the ethos to men and everybody alike?
But I'm not saying just for women. I'm actually saying like we all as a people need to stop going to random people and trauma dumping.
It's not going to random people. Social media is what social media is. That's where people come together and exchange ideas and messaging. That's what we do. If that wasn't the case, why are you on TikTok? Because you're on there every single day.
That's the
and
crazy
you talk
part.
about the same shit that we talk about every single day.
Sweeney, I don't be talking about that shit.
I'm on TikTok right along with you, and I see you all the time in all the same discussions.
And I be wanting to, like, my thing just be like, sometimes I want some positivity. I want a key. I want to be able to like go on social media and it be like a laugh, not a gender war, not a race war, not like do we have to get on there every day and talk about like?
Let me ask you a question. When was the last time you said what you said to us? And about that video, when was the last time you went on one of the women's panels on TikTok and told them, I'm so fucking tired of y'all complaining?
2 days ago. No, 3, because that's when I decided I wasn't getting on TikTok no more.